you guys drop me a comment one more time. We're gonna give this one last heave ho. Hopefully I won't have to delay this till next week, because I know you guys put your time aside to tune in. So go ahead, once again, drop me below, drop a comment. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me okay? And this time I'm on my phone, so we're not gonna muddle with the desktop right now. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Take 3. Take 3. Yes, thank you, Julianne, for tuning back in. I cannot tell you how. Hi, Laura. Nice to see you and hear you. Do you guys have this like struggle in your Facebook groups? It drives me nuts. Okay, so anyway, hello, Maria. Thank you for tuning back in. Hopefully, those of you who we lost, you're gonna find your way back. So let me introduce me one more time. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna save this for next week, because this is definitely a topic that I'm sure you all want to know about, and I want to make sure this gets published. So welcome to Convert with Confidence. This is the group for coaches and small business owners who are ready to stop hiding and start broadcasting their brilliance in order to scale their businesses and start leading their own clients with authority, confidence, clarity, and conviction. So if you're all excited about that, drop a me in the comments. Drop a me in the comments if you're ready to learn about today's topic of really finding out what our own abundance blocks are, and then how we can start to challenge them and get them out of the way. So not only are we're bringing in new wealth, but we're also compounding wealth. This was a problem that I saw in myself. Like, not only was I blocking, like I was actually talking clients and customers out of buying from me. Like, do you guys do this on a subconscious level? Do you somehow like agree? Like I'm telling you, I had a client one time and she would agree that her program was expensive. Do you agree with your customer that it's going to take up a lot of time? Do you agree with their own beliefs and their own blocks? And this is something, or your customer or client on your sales call may be experiencing doubt, right? They may be like, well, is this going to work? Is this really going to help me? Is this really going to work? And maybe if you question yourself, you can't give your customer and your client that reassurance. And that's why this is so incredibly important. And again, is why I put this group together, because here's the thing. You can have all the strategy in the world. You can have that perfect sales script. You can have the perfect funnel. But if you're not coming off in a way, meaning your energy, how you're feeling is like, red alert, then your customer is going to feel that. And they may not even know what they're feeling, but they're going to say, I'm going to pass. And they're going to go to the next coach, right? So we want to prevent that from happening. So why do we need to talk about abundance blocks here today? Why spend the time? Why spend your time focusing on abundance blocks when we need to make money, when we need to go get clients, when we need to pay our bills, right? Why is this important? Because here's the thing. You can't do any of those things if you're driving people away, right? If you're blocking subconsciously your customers from seeing you, like maybe your customers can't even see you, like they're looking over you. They can't even see you because you're not putting yourself out there. And that's another way we block ourselves from abundance. So why is this important? Because here's the thing. I want to ask you guys watching, I want you to think about what's in your bank account right now. Like, even if you don't know, like kind of ballpark it, what's in my bank account? You probably kind of have an idea, right? Do you guys have an idea of like what's in your bank account right now? Just drop a yes in the comments below. I'm not asking for a number. I just want you to like, give me a yes. Like, yeah, I kind of have an idea. Go ahead and put yes in the comments. This will be a fun little exercise. You guys have an idea? Yes. You kind of like, yeah, it's usually about there. You guys got like a kind of like a ballpark number in your head? Okay, good. So now I want you to think back to like a year ago. Think back to like a year ago. And has that number changed much? Are you still kind of in the same place? Maybe off by 1,000, maybe 2, maybe 3. But you're in the exact same place, basically. You're around like the same threshold. So here's what, I went through the same thing. I floated around the same number for like 6 freaking years. For 6 freaking years, I floated around the same number. And I never noticed that. I was like, whoa, 6 years ago I was here and I'm still here. Why have I not have I made more, but really the compounding effect hasn't happened either. So not only are we not making more, we're not compounding it. See that there's 2 parts of this, and the compounding could be like an investment. The compounding could be increasing your rates. There's different ways to compound it, right? Your spending strategies could change, but there were 2 pieces that were missing. Like the bringing the money in was hard enough, but then learning to compound it was completely another ball game. So if you're stuck at if you have money and abundance blocks, you're probably sitting around the same, what I call a threshold. And it's your threshold of what you may find comfortable, right? But it's actually not comfortable, right? How comfortable are you at the money in your bank account right now? I really dig deep and be honest with yourself, guys, right now. Are you comfortable? Are you actually comfortable with what's in your bank account right now? Let me know. Put yes in the comments or no. When you really dig down deep, is this comfortable? Yeah. But we may, thanks Julianne. Yeah, thanks Laura for your comments, and Maria. We may think like, well, this is comfortable for me. But then if we actually ask ourselves again, wait a minute, this is actually not comfortable. Like, I don't want to be sitting at, 5,000 in my bank account. I don't want to be sitting at 10,000 in my bank account. I don't want to be sitting at 15 or 20,000 in my bank account. But everybody's threshold is going to be different. So what is your threshold? It's probably where you're sitting right now. And if you move above that threshold, there's like an immediate urge to spend it all. Have you guys been there? This is something I used to do, and I had no idea I was doing it. I would, let's say you close a new client, maybe that's 6,000 for you, 12,000 for you, 15, 20,000 for you. And the minute you get that new client, you're like, woohoo! I'm going to go onto Amazon. I'm going to go, I'm going to move. I'm going to get a new car. I'm going to go pay off my debt. I'm going to kill my credit cards. And this was one of the biggest mistakes I was making. Was as soon as money came in, I had to get rid of it. I had to bottom out. I had to go back to my threshold, because it was just like, it was actually uncomfortable to be actually comfortable. Do you see that? It's like backwards. It was actually uncomfortable to have like $20,000 in my bank account. It was uncomfortable to have 30,000 actually have that in my bank account. I wanted to get rid of it as soon as I could. You guys know what I'm talking about? Maybe you're doing this right now, right? Or perhaps you block premium customers, right? It's not that hard to block people who, they'll spend $2,000 on you. No problem. They'll spend $1,000 on you. No problem. Maybe your program is 700, 500. Most people can afford that. You're not going to really block people who are comfortable with spending that, right? Because we don't live in a third world country. Most people, if they need to, they can go find $1,000. They can go find a couple $1,000, right? We're not in a third world country. However, when we start getting into a program that's 6,000 and above, we're talking high ticket and premium. Now it's going to be trying to find those people is going to be a different strategy. And then speaking to them is going to be a completely different ballgame. But if you're not ready for that, if you're not ready for these type of shoppers where these people are, then you're going to block them. And one of the ways that we block them is we're not ready. Meaning, like, here's an example. Let's say you're on a call and you're like, okay, my program, it's 10,000, or you can do a monthly rate of, $1,500 a month or something like that. And the customer says, you see like a little resistance, and then you don't have a backup. You're like, oh no, they're resisting that offer. Oh no, you don't have a backup. That's one way you block yourself. You're not like boom, boom, boom. Okay, that doesn't work. How about this? Right? Oh, that doesn't work. How about that? Like, you almost make it impossible for them to say no. Do you see what I mean? How do you feel about this, guys? Like, is this resonating with you? Give me a thumbs up if this is resonating with you. Are you blocking yourself in one of these ways? This is one of the ways we block premium clients, right? Another example is, let's say you're focused on like, I want to shoot for high ticket and above. And you get on a call and that person has their credit card ready to go. Here's the thing. High ticket buyers, their credit card is in their pocket. They're ready to go. But if you're not as ready as they are, you will repel each other. And one of the examples is the one I just gave. Another example is that if they're ready to go and they're like, yeah, okay, tell me, how do I get started? And you're like, oh, let's see, here's what the program looks like. It's, here's what you're going to learn. You start trying to defend yourself. Like I used to do this on sales calls. Do you try to defend yourself? Like, it's okay. I got you. Like, we're going to go over this. We're going to go over that. You continue to like educate them when they're ready to pay. That was another way I used to block myself. They're like ready to go, like, and you don't ask for the offer. You don't ask for the card. Are you guys doing this? Are you not just like, okay, great. What card would you like to put this on? Are you guys like, oh shit, they said yes. Now what do? What do I do now? They actually said yes. I wasn't expecting a yes. I remember these days. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my God, they're ready to go. And I'm not ready. I don't have a link to send them. I don't have my Stripe account or my Square account ready to go. Oh my God, and you're fumbling around. You're like, hold on a minute. Hold on, that's another way. So if you're not ready to go, boom, here's step 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and give me your card. Next thing, here's what's going to happen next. Do you see how ready? And high ticket buyers are not going to sit around. They're not going to sit around. And another thing is that they're not going to put a lot of effort into trying to find you. That's another thing. And that's a video for the future, and why it's important to really make yourself available, why it's really important to put yourself out there. And we're obviously going to break this down in the future. But if people can't see you because you're not doing Facebook Lives, you're not sending out emails often enough, like you're like, oh, I don't want to bother people. Do you guys feel like a bother sometimes? If you feel like a bother, I want you to go ahead and put it in the chat, because this is how I used to. I was like, oh, I don't want to email too much because I don't want to bother people. I don't want them to be angry at me. I don't want them to I don't want them to unsubscribe. You guys know what I'm talking about? Drop the word bother in the comments if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you're hesitating to do more because you're afraid of losing clients and customers. You guys know what I'm talking about? Do you guys ever feel like a bother to your audience? Yeah. So you're like, well, let me walk on eggshells. Let me, maybe, how about now? I don't know. I'll wait till tomorrow. You'll do all these kind of mental gymnastics, right? Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. Guess what? I woke up yesterday morning and guess what I saw in my inbox? Somebody said, can you please stop emailing me? I had somebody from my list ask me, can you please stop emailing me? And I told her, oh, there's a button to unsubscribe at the bottom. And that was the end of that. I didn't go in like, oh no, she doesn't like me. Oh my God, what did I do wrong, right? Do you do this? Like, oh, what did I do wrong? Nobody bought anything. Nobody clicked. I didn't get a thumbs up. I didn't get a pat on the back. Again, if you're a people pleaser or you're a recovering people pleaser. Not at all. I didn't change my strategy. I didn't dim my lights. I didn't dim my lights because one person was like, can you stop? Can you stop? I said, you can make it stop. Just go ahead and click unsubscribe and problem solved. And for everyone else who wants to continue to learn and be inspired by what I have to say, my presence, they're going to stick around. Do you see what I mean? This is the This is the polarization thing. And this is going to happen, guys. This is going to happen whether you put yourself out there or not. And I'm telling you, that was such a moment for me because at first I was surprised because I've never had someone actually email me that. Usually they just unsubscribe, right? But for someone to email me, I was so surprised. I was like, I don't know how hard it is to just unsubscribe. Just go ahead and do it. Why do you need to tell me? So it's funny. And, but just thought it was a little story for you guys, hopefully inspire you. And here's what ends up happening if we don't fix this is we continue with these self-fulfilling prophecies, right? What is your prophecy about yourself? What's your prophecy about your business? Is your prophecy that you're trying to fill like, look, nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's going to care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I hear this from clients all the time that I work with. Nobody cares what I have. Nobody cares what I have to say. And you know, one of the most powerful things a mentor of mine, I want you guys to drill this in your head here. A mentor told me one time, she said, you have to move first. Listen to that. If you want people in your group, in your email list, in your masterclass, in your mastermind, in your summit, if you want to take action, you must make the first move. What are you guys taking away from that? Where are you not moving right now in your business? Drop it below. Let's start to shine a spotlight on this. Where are you personally in your business not making a move first? Is it to do a live stream? Is it to put out a survey? Is it to put out a post? Is it to start a summit? To drop an offer? Where do you hesitate? Because you've already decided. You've already decided nobody's going to care. You've already decided. And so you put it out kind of haphazardly. You're like, look, here it is. Click it if you want. You know, there it is. And nobody does it. And then there's that confirmation bias. There's that self-fulfilling prophecy. You see that? So we need to bust through that, okay? Right now we're going through the whys, and then we're going to talk about the what's, what you need to do, okay? Here's what else ends up happening. Yeah, thanks, Julianne. Post with no intention. Like, what are you looking for? There actually, if you notice, Julianne, there is an intention there. There's always an intention behind everything we do. So what is the intention if there's not for you? Maybe you're looking for validation. Maybe you're looking for an applause. Maybe you're looking for a pat on the back, right? And if you don't get that from within yourself and you're always looking for that pat on the back or that applause or that like from outside, then your business is going to be built on a very unstable foundation. And that's what I'm here. That's really primarily why I put together this group, is to help you guys build your own foundation. So if somebody doesn't buy or somebody emails you to unsubscribe, hi, can you stop emailing? That you're like, yeah, sure, just go ahead and unsubscribe and problem solved, right? You build the foundation, not your audience. You are the foundation. You are the rock. You should be the rock for your customers and clients. They are coming to you because they need a rock in their lives. They need a rock, right? Maybe their spouse isn't their rock. Their kids can't be their rock. Their friends can't be their rock, right? They're coming because they need a rock in their life. And they're coming to you because they want you to be their rock. So you got to show up like a rock, right? Like, I got you. Let's do this. Here's how it can happen. Are you with me or not, right? That's the question, right? Here's what else happens is you never feel like you have enough. Whenever you have money blocks and abundance blocks, it's like you never have enough of anything. You never have enough time. You never have enough clients. You never have enough income or revenue when there's a block there. Who's been there? Or maybe you're there right now. Drop block in the comments. Drop block in the comments if this is you. Like, there's never enough time. Even if I got 10 more clients, I'm still going to be anxious. Even if I made 10,000 this month, I'm still going to be anxious. See, it's like there's never enough. There's never enough, right? If we don't start to turn this around. Next piece here is why this is important to get rid of and heal and not skip over, because again, a lot of us as business owners, and we're hustling and we see ourselves as high ticket. We just may not be expressing ourselves as high value. We are hustling. We are grinding. We're like, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Here's what to do. Put less emphasis on the strategy and put more focus and attention on how you're feeling when you're emailing, when you're recording a video, when you're interviewing an expert. Because people are going to feel what you're putting out. And in fact, a rule of thumb I have, is I never record a video. I never reach out to business partners, and I never reach out to clients when I'm stressed out. Ever. Because that repels. That's repelling energy. Okay? And this is just going to take a little bit of finagling and practice to catch yourself in those moments and be like, oh, wait, there is no point in recording this video. Even before this live stream, guys, I'm human too. Right before this live stream, I was like, oh my God, I have to set up my lights. I have to do this. I have to do that. All this stuff. I have to put my cat in the room, blah, blah, blah. And I was starting to get stressed, and I was like, okay, whoa. Is that the energy I want to go and lead with? No. What's the most important thing here? It's not my lighting. It's not my cat. It's how am I presenting myself to the world? Should be your number one priority, because if that is not your priority, nothing you do matters. You'll get clients. I'm not arguing with that, but you're not going to get the clients that are going to pay you $6,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. You will not attract those customers if you're showing up stressed, tired. Think about it. Would you buy from yourself? Here's a great question for you guys. When you put out an offer, a post, a video, watch it back, read it back. Would you click that post? Would you take action? Would you watch that video? Would you tune in? Would you put your time aside? And that's going to really help you decide whether this is how I want to show up or not. Okay? Last final why here is if you don't focus and heal your blocks, it leads to where I was. I've been there twice, and I call it severe burnout. Not just burnout. I've been burned out. Like severe burnout. Like I'm ready to just give up on my business. Like, why don't I just go get another job? You guys know what I'm talking about? Have you been there? Maybe you're there now. And you're like, well, shit. Am I cut out for this? Am I good enough to be a leader? Am I a coach? Really? And that was like severe burnout for me. I was so tired. I was resenting everything and everyone. And I had done it to myself. This happened to me last year, and also at a previous time. And that was when I realized, I was like, I got to stop just working. And I got to start acting as if I already have it. And now we're going to go into the what's. Now we're going to go into the what's. Okay. So here's the first thing to start to shift this. To start to shift out of this energy, this stressful energy where money feels like more of a pain, where money is a form of stress in your life. If money is a form of stress in your life, there's a block. That's what I know. The first of the 4 steps is to act as if money is not an issue. And here's what I mean by that. Typically, I don't get my nails done. I might do my toenails like a few times a year. And since I went full time into my business, I was putting off like the pampering. And about 2 months ago, I decided, you know what? Putting this stuff off is not helping me. Putting off my hair, putting off my nails is not enforcing the good energy that I want. So I'm actually getting my hair done this week. It's going to be, of course, a car payment for you other women out there. You know how much it costs to get our hair done. It's like a car payment. But I want to be in that energy of abundance. Like I have enough. enough. I have enough. And so treat yourself, right? If you've shut everything down because you're afraid money's not coming, then you have to get out of that energy. You got to get out of that energy, or else you're going to keep pushing things away. In fact, I was on a consultation with a customer yesterday, and she was in this place. She was like, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. And I told her how we could get started. And it was still, I don't have enough. I can't pay you. I can't pay you. I don't have enough. And here's the thing. She has enough. What was in her way was, oh my gosh, if I pay you and then I'm going to keep losing money, I'm not going to get it back. And that's the place that we miss. There's this fear of not getting a return, right? But aren't you going to do the things you need to do to get a return? And if so, what's there to be afraid of, right? And what I'm not telling you to do is to go out and just go spend all your money. That's not what I'm saying here. Is to go treat yourself. Go stop hoarding money if you're doing that. Start to take a day off. Take a vacation. Do something you wouldn't normally do that may feel like a little bit of a stretch. Is this resonating with you guys? Does this feel good to you guys? Is this where you are right now? Let me know what's coming up for you. Where can you start to treat yourself a little bit? Drop it in the comments. Where can you, maybe it's to get your nails done. Maybe it's to get your hair done. Maybe it's to go get your car washed. Maybe it's to take a day off, to go on a short trip, right? Maybe it's time to hire some help. Is it time to hire a VA, right? You start spending. Here's the thing, guys. In order for money to come back to you, it's got to circulate. You have to circulate money in order to get it to come back. You got to, holding on to it, stopping everything, pulling the plug, you're going to stop the flow of money completely. You're going to stop it. And here's why, whenever I'm in a money crunch, whenever I'm like, shit, I have no money in my bank account, I have no money in my business, and I've been there, I know that place very well. That was the sign to spend money. That was the sign to go get help, to go find the help, to spend the money whenever I felt that. Are you seeing the difference now, guys? When you have like 2,000 in your bank account or 10,000 in your bank account or 20,000 in it, and that feels low, and you're like, I don't have what I need to get to the next level. That's the moment I got to spend money. I got to go spend money on the help to get that money 4 times in return. Do you see that? And unfortunately, this customer I talked to yesterday walked away. She was close to like nearly a panic attack. She was not in a place of making a well-educated decision. And so I actually exited the call myself. I said, look, I'm going to get off. And I offered her another resource, right? I didn't just say bye-bye. For these people who are just not at the right place at the right time, you can offer them a resource. I said, look, I'm gonna invite you to my group. We're gonna talk about money and abundance blocks this week. So just stay tuned on there and reach out when you're ready. So that's how I took care of that. So that's the first thing, is to start to act as if. Act as if that money's already coming. Act as if that you're at the next level. And if you need help getting to the next level, spend the money, put the money out into the universe, and it will trickle back, right? So it just takes some time to do that, and that's it. Anytime you're hunkering down, you're hoarding, that's the time, I gotta get out of this. What can I treat myself to? Can you guys think of a few treats for yourself right now? Can you guys think of a treat that you can do today or tomorrow or this week? Can you guys think of something? Drop the word treat below if this is resonating with you. And it's time to treat yourself. It's time to get out of this energy of hoarding and hunkering down. Because again, if you stop the money flowing out of your bank account, you stop the money from flowing back in, okay? Step number 2 here is to start to break down your beliefs about money. Go back to your childhood. How did your parents act around money? I can tell you personally, my mom always convinced me money was hard to come by. Money doesn't grow on trees. What are your money beliefs, guys? Drop it below. Let's start sharing here. What are your money beliefs? What did your parents teach you about money? Is money the root of all evil? Is money the way to arguments and conflict? Is money hard to come by? Is money scarce? Is having a lot of money not good? Right? Or you shouldn't have a lot of money, or else so you feel guilty about charging for your services. You feel guilty about having a wealth of abundance in your bank account. What are your money beliefs? Drop it in the comments. Let's see what backgrounds we have here on this call. So yeah, Connie, thanks for block. Yeah. So Julianne, thank you. Julia, Laura, thank you for being on the call. What are some of your money beliefs? Like find one. Yeah, Julianne, powerful, right? I will never have enough to make it on my own. And so see how that's like trickling into your business. Money doesn't grow on trees. Love it. Love that one. My mom repeated that, I think, at least once a week. And so, we actually go looking around and we actually go looking around and see, yeah, money doesn't grow on trees. I don't see money anywhere. Where is all the money? We don't see it because it doesn't grow on trees. That's how this block works. The money tree one is how that works. And here's what flipped that switch for me is I want you guys to start challenging these beliefs. And I'm going to give you one way to do that. So the next step in the process here is to start to challenge your beliefs. I want you to go out and find an opposition to your belief. Okay? So you're right. Yeah. Money doesn't grow on trees. That's absolutely correct. Like go look at a tree. Do you see money? No. But if money doesn't grow on trees, where does it grow? Right? If it doesn't grow on trees, where can money grow? Money's growing inside that business over there. Money's growing inside that business over there. Money's growing in that grocery store over there. Money's growing, I was in an airplane one time. I was flying over, I think Nashville or DC, one of those two. And I looked down and you know what I saw? I saw thousands of lights, thousands of buildings. And of course, there's going to be thousands of people. And I looked down and I said, holy cow, there is so much money below me. There's so much money below me. So much money in the world that has been unclaimed. And a great book for you guys, if you are struggling with money and abundance blocks, a super awesome read for you guys. I highly recommend it. It's called The Secrets to Getting Rich. Don't quote me on that, but go to Amazon, type in like The Secrets to Getting Rich or something like that. You're going to find it. It's a short little book. Write this down, guys. Pop into your Amazon cart, grab this book. I'm pretty sure it's called The Secrets of Getting Rich or something like that. So what this book will do is start to open your eyes and your awareness to not where money is not, but where money is. Where money is. Go outside today. Go drive around and look at all the money. Look at all the money. Like, look at the person driving that BMW. Look, there's money there. Go to your gym. Look, there's money circulating in this gym. Go out and go drive around the city. Businesses everywhere. There's money everywhere, guys. And once you start to put your awareness on where money is and not where it's not, you're going to start to figure out strategies. Now it's just a matter of how do I get that money to funnel to me? Now there's tons of money around here. How can I get it floating towards me? What's the connection between that money and me? Do you see that? So check out that book. That's step number 3. And step number 4 is to start to, and I think we've actually already said it, is to question them, to challenge them, and to break them down. Where did these come from? Are these mine? And guess what? I almost guarantee you they're not. Your money blocks and beliefs I will almost guarantee you they're not yours. They're your mom's, your grandma's, your dad, your sister. Somebody as you were growing up convinced you shouldn't have a lot of money. or money's hard to come by. And good luck, right? Good luck going to find it. Now go out this week and look around and look at all the money. Like I'm looking outside. I see like 27 cars. Money right there. I see condominiums and apartments. Money right there. There's money right there. There's money. There's a plane up in the sky. There's people with money in that plane. There's a business in the sky with money. Are you guys seeing this? If you guys are loving this, let me know if this is helping you. Put value in the comments. If you're like, holy cow, she is speaking my language. I didn't know there was money all around me, right? Outside of my bank account, there's money everywhere. And what if you begin to put more awareness and attention on the money that's not there? The money that's not in your bank account. What if you shift your attention to that money? The money that's not there, because then it's just a matter of how do I get it to come towards me, right? So awesome stuff here today. If you got value out of this video, I love talking about this topic, guys, because let's face it, if you don't have cash flow, you don't have a business. If you're not positive, you're gonna bleed. And part of it's probably because you're not charging enough for your services, and also you're not keeping the money in your account and you're not compounding it over time. So part of it's going to be really starting to challenge your beliefs around money. Start to challenge them, like write them down, write down your beliefs, and then write down the opposite of that. Like money's hard to come by. Money's easy to come by. And even if it feels weird, it's going to feel weird. Do it anyway. And let it sit, let it marinate for a few days. Hang it up somewhere. Write down the opposite of all your money beliefs. Money doesn't grow on trees. What if it felt like it did grow on trees? What if it did grow everywhere? What if money grew everywhere, right? That's like a good opposition. Nobody cares about my product. Everybody who's my customer cares about my product, my service. See that? So start to challenge, start to counter these beliefs with the opposite. And if you got value out of this training, put a value below in the comments. And also coming on Friday, as we wrap up the Convert with Confidence Summit this week, I'm so sad, but we are wrapping up. Thursday is the final day, day 25, you'll find out who the speaker is. The last day of the summit is on Friday. However, we roll right into the online live training, the Release Your Inner Barriers to Wealth live online interactive training with me at 12 p.m. Eastern this coming Friday, April 1st. But it's only for people who have upgraded to VIP. So if you have not upgraded to VIP, I'm going to drop the link in the comments. I believe I will grab it and I will drop the link below in the description. So if you want to have access to the live online interactive training, we're going to do a lot more here. I'm going to give you a lot more tools. We're going to work through some stuff on Friday. I can only give you so much in this time. We've already gone way over. So if you want to know more, upgrade to VIP. Here's what I have decided to do. My VIP special offer closed last Sunday. However, I have found that more people were interested. People were wanting to continue to get that special $67 rate. So here's what I'm going to do is for the next 10 people only, because I want to keep this workshop, this online training small and intimate. I don't want like 30 people in it because then I can't give you that one-on-one attention. For the next 10 people only who upgrade to VIP, you'll get the $67 rate. I will open that back up for the next 10 people. You will be added to the live online training, the Release Your Barriers to Inner Wealth training on Friday. Of course, you're going to get lifetime access to all of the recordings and free gifts, and also to be sure you book that business breakthrough call with me, all for $67. I think that is such an amazing deal for you guys. A 25-day summit, all the recordings. That's hours and hours of gold to go shift through that you miss. People pay these experts thousands of dollars for their coaching and their insights. And you get to have that all in your own little library on your computer to go back and review at any point in time. And if you find those experts interesting, go check out more of their stuff. So for the next 10 people only who upgrade to VIP, you get the $67 rate plus access to the training on Friday. And again, I can only accommodate so many because I don't want a huge audience, but on Friday, I just want a small intimate group. So just for the next 10 people only, I will drop the link in the chat below. And so awesome seeing you guys here today. Go out there, challenge your money blocks, challenge your money beliefs. This is where the new identity is going to shift. You're going to be creating a new identity for yourself as whoever you want to be, that wealthy 6-figure coach, that 7-figure coach, that 8-figure coach, whatever the next level is for you, a 5-figure a month coach, right? It's out there. It can come and it can feel like you're trying to stretch out a rubber band that keeps snapping back into place. But eventually that rubber band is going to stay. And it's going to be like, this is who I am. So if you got value out of this, let me know by dropping the word value below. I'm going to drop the link to upgrade to VIP to get all 4 of these things, lifetime access, ticket to the live training. We're actually going to work through your barriers, your wealth barriers on Friday. Lifetime access, I said, business breakthrough call, book that as well as you upgrade. And also one little bonus. I will be offering to you guys, I normally charge for this, but I'm going to be offering you guys a $47 course I sell as part of the bonus offer. It's the Convert with Confidence mini course that is everything from beginning to end as far as your enrollment calls go. So it's beyond the freebie that's in the Facebook group. It's beyond that. It's about 6 modules and it goes into high ticket buyer psychology, words to use that are high value, how to project yourself as high value, things to stop doing so that you appear high value, and way more stuff about your presentation on sales and enrollment calls. So happy to offer that as part of the VIP bonus. Go upgrade now. Only the next 10 people I can accommodate. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your week. And I will come at you next week. All right. See you guys in the Facebook group.